Hello. Alright, we got into a game fast. Let me just make sure everything's going. Okay, it is. Humans, a little more team value than us again. Back to playing down. I think we had a couple games where we were playing up. And this is somebody, I think if I remember, this is somebody who's putting money into the pot to, you know, so if they win they get extras. So they didn't take anything, right? No. My inducements. So I imagine that they've done pretty well. Oh, reasonably. Let's see. So we've got a killer. Okay, guard and stand firm. Interesting. A strength 4 one. Very nice. Okay, and there's nothing crazy going on here, so they probably just play a pretty sensible. Lots of catches, so that's some strength 2. But also lots of guard. And some blodge. So, I think rather than wizarding, I think it makes sense for us to dip into the... he should be 50k lower. To dip into... Sorry. So we could go bribe and babe. Bribe and babe. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if that's a sensible way to go. There's no tackle characters. I assume he has sure hands on somebody. Yes. Okay, so he has a catcher that he runs the ball on. Okay, if we buy the bribe, how much is that? Okay, we'll play it sensible. I thought about getting a star player, but I was like, you know what, that's not cool. There's no need. You know, and also, like, we have a bench already, so getting our key players back using the babe might be more important than getting... Sometimes having an extra player is nice, because it means you can kind of... You know, it's one more player that you just have on your roster. But obviously, the 2 players that we were looking at would get sent off anyway, so I think this is the way to go. So we're on defense, which is kind of what we want anyway. This guy has tackle, so we need to keep our ghouls a little safer. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pop our... We'll take this one off. And I think we're good with the rest of the team. Could he knock our front line over? Yeah, he could. Oh, I meant to turn that off. I'm going to turn it off in a minute. I don't want to kind of get distracted by chatting again. And kind of get a bit quiet on the commentary. So we'll do the usual kind of setup. Which is sort of protect our mummies a little bit, and protect our key players. Okay, yeah, I think I'm overall happy with this. Let me go ahead and turn the chat off. I'm sure they're going to be nice and all, but just for not getting distracted. If I say hello, then he'll think I'm there the whole time, so I'm just going to keep quiet. So he does play with dirty players as well. He's kept his kick one off, but he does have a dirty player here. Movement bust. I didn't really look at his injuries. It might just be that one injury. Looks like it. but it's not a problematic one for the role that he carries out. I'll take that kick. I mean, he's got the movement to come back from it, but I'll take it. Stun. So let's see, so this guy's over here. He's probably gonna go after our guard. Humans are one of those teams that are not... he's not going to follow, I don't think, either. Okay, got the KO. Should have had our skeleton over there. They can be not amazing, but at the same time, sometimes they just do well. Like, sometimes their bash game just goes... Like, if they can get a few removals, it can actually get very tricky with them. It's a weird situation. Okay. That would have been fun if he had failed to grab that. But yeah, overall I'm assuming this is just going to be very solid play from him. We can't really send anybody around to hunt the ball because they'll just get slammed by the blitzer. I mean, maybe a skeleton, you could argue for, but... Dauntless on the catcher there, that's interesting. He is probably grooming this guy to be like a... I wouldn't be surprised if he gets like strip ball at some point. Okay, so what do we want to hit here? He's kind of made it awkward for us to get anything tasty here. So I guess we're just going to go after a catcher. He has no frenzy, right? Nope. We'll just go straight in for this. Good start. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go back here. I mean, the problem is, moving in, he can pretty much block down everything we throw out there, so that is going to be a bit of a problem. We'll go with this and see how it goes. I'm not really sure about this. So we've used a reroll and didn't knock anybody over on the first turn, so overall, pretty bad. So he's gonna blitz our mummy. Yeah, so far this is oh, where did he come from? Did I? No, I did fire our other guy. Don't know why we're left with this one. Anyway, alright, so is he gonna one dice this? Maybe. It looks like he's gonna hit here and then carry on for the assist, try and knock over our mummy. Boy, he's armor breaking with most stuff right now. So I'll probably go for this one first because he's got wrestle, so it's safer. Okay, that is nice. Because now we do get to block this guy for what it's worth. We'll stay where we're at. which means we can get a hit in here for what that's worth. Actually, I kind of feel like blitzing would be kind of good here. Oh, it's a 3 dice as well. Because, whoops, oh no. Yeah, we could do it this way there. Because we can come back round. It's a really useful guy. So KOing him is super good. Just go here so we can take the hit here. Nice, we knocked him over. Shall we pressure the backfield or shall we drop back around? Let's drop back around, eh? So I think we've got a 3 dice here. Very nice. Bit more removal would make up for the... It's just stun, but stun is something. We're not going to take that. Yeah, I think I'm actually okay with where we're at. So that was a better turn for sure. Okay, so he's going for... He's just playing the attrition game right now, so that if he can get a few guys out. I don't think that was... I don't think Thick Skull impacted that, but it's still nice. So there's an argument that maybe we should press somebody up that way. Do we stand firm again? Yeah. I really thought he was going to go for that with this guy, but this guy's going to blitz somewhere, I guess. Who's he going to blitz? Could blitz any of these 3. Yeah, he's going for the important player. Okay, so he's going for the pylon. If he gets the injury... Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Alright, let's see. So pick up here. See if we can actually knock this guy over. We can. Okay, stun is alright. Let's see. Okay. You here. 1, 2, 3. I think we'll just get you... Yeah, we'll keep you here. I want to bring this guy over, but I think we've got to be sensible and like not spread too thin. So we're going to go after... Yeah, this guy here. Not really what we wanted. I wonder if he'll stand firm. He will. Okay, interesting. And we've got to try this. Okay, no dice there. That being the case, let's drop back in here. Just keep things kind of short up in the middle. See what he does. Yeah, unfortunate there, but no less fortunate really than him not getting our guy. Is he going all out to try and take out our ghoul? He might be. Okay, changed his mind there. So a wrestle here is okay for both of us, I think. Although, oh, I think that was an accident. He got a bit lucky there. I think he forgot that we were strength 4 as well. No reason to do it. Like, that's a crazy one die. That's one of those you just think it's okay, so you do it, forgetting that you just wrestled. You know, you kind of think, well, I'll hit that guy, and then I'll have an assist to hit that guy, but then because you wrestle, you don't get that assist. It's one of those kind of situations, basically. I think he's going to use the reroll here. Oh, hello. That's a blitz on the ball carrier. Not necessarily one that we think is going to work, but it's not going to stop us from trying. Gotta make sure I'm careful with this. Okay, so this shouldn't affect what we do, so I think I'm okay doing this. Like, it doesn't affect the paths or anything, but having somebody over this side in case things go wrong is nice. Oh. Didn't knock him over. So, can we still... Yeah, we could still go for it with our ghoul. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense to do next. Much as I'd like to do other things. He can probably get out of that okay, but I think we've got to play this slightly sensible. Okay, I like that. Does free up this guy, but... The things have definitely shifted a little bit here. Getting him over is nice. Stone would have been even better, but you know. Yeah, I'm okay with this. And he can't blitz out of here as is because he's going to be on 2 dice again, so he's going to be looking at just dodging or dodging somebody else. Oh, that's interesting. Is he gonna... I'm honestly not sure what he's gonna do. So he's freeing up this guy, which is fine. What's this guy's plan? Okay. I didn't expect that, I gotta admit. What does that free up? Well, I mean, it certainly gets rid of our most recent white. We cannot keep that second white alive. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. So, good stuff and bad stuff for us there, for sure. Now, I could just push this off, right? But then I won't be able to adjust with the ghoul. So I think we have to do this as a blitz, so that we can move the ghoul afterwards. We'll stay. Okay, and now I feel even better about that. So let's do this. I would go. Normally I'd go and pick it up with him if it had gone up here or something, but it's gone into such a potentially bad place. I feel like I need to pick it up with the with this guy. That's excellent. And we can follow because it ties up this guy and this guy to some degree. This is kind of a mess until I do a hit here, which I actually have to do here, interestingly. You're still in base contact, so I've got to try and pick up this ball first things first. Which we did. I can't really get back to somewhere that is as safe as I would like, but I think we do need to push it up the field. So we're going to be kind of giving him a bit of a chance at this. Oh, that's not what we wanted, because now he can just go down here. And we don't even get a 2 dice there. It's also not really what we wanted. And I can't really do this one. There's actually a pretty good call to dodge here, because this guy is not really achieving anything. This guy was not really achieving a whole lot by being here. I mean, the dodge out is easier now, but like still much more difficult, right? Okay, so he managed to free up this guy. Oh, that's aggressive. And it worked. Okay, he's playing very free and loose now. Okay, that's excellent though. And nothing else. Interesting. Okay, I could do with this guy getting out of the way. But first, let's stand up here. Trying to work out how I can make anything remotely safe. And the answer is I can't really. Okay, so I think you just need to come down here. I need to knock him over here for this to be useful. So now we have a 2 dice here. That's got to be a reroll. That's not great. We stay. That's better at least. Do we stay or do we follow? I think we have to follow, unfortunately. Let's follow. Let's not give any easy assists here. There's only two turns left here. So unfortunately we give them a blitz here. Well... Oh man, if he could fail this, that would be sweet, because we could get up into theoretical... Okay, he didn't. I mean, he's got dodge. Oh, the 1 dice! He's been riding his 1 dice pretty hard. And obviously it's meant that he's in a pretty precarious position. Well, he made that. Okay, sweet. The things gave out eventually. Okay, got a 3 dice here. Which could free... Freeing him up doesn't really help though. This is... Okay, so let's see. I think we've got to try this. Well, of course. That's pretty bad, actually. Then we have to try this. Or do we try this? We try this. Because it's slightly more reliable. Then I think we do this. I was going to blitz with him, but that's got much less attractive now. Oh, there's just no good way through. So if we do a blitz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has got very hard to get safe now. Or even have a chance of scoring, so I think we don't try and score here. Much as I would love to, I just don't see that there's a really safe way of doing it. So I think we're going to blitz and then try and back off. Okay, that's our first permanent person out, so we'll take that. Yeah, we just can't get this safe at all. So this is about as safe as we can go. Unfortunately, he still has scoring threats, and we're putting it next to somebody who has Dauntless, so this doesn't feel great, but what can you do? Well, that's terrible right from the off. Let's put him here. Because if he's on the field, that's inconvenient to... Like, if the ball drops loose here, it's inconvenient to get at and get out. I thought about putting him here, but that doesn't really block him in any way. Here, it's also inconvenient because he can't come around this way now. Push is fine. Okay, so we're good. So now he's just gonna hit guys. This is gonna be a 1 dice. Wait, he's got... No, he has 2 subs as well. Determined to get our ghoul out, which is fair enough. So we've got the 3 dice here. Pretty standard. Let's see. How can I get this guy into a good fouling position? If I hit him here to here... This guy could come around and do the foul. I can't really get him into good fouling position. Unless I blitz this guy, of course. Alright, that's nice. Just a stun. And then, you know, there's no huge reason not to try this. Okay, just a stun. So overall, not a bad first half, I think. But KOs are going to be huge here. Okay, his KOs stay out. One of ours comes back. I think overall that's a win, because that puts him down a player. But we are not down a player. And this catcher being out is great. That's 2 of his guards out. And fingers crossed we don't start with dub skulls again. And our ghoul stayed in, which is nice. Obviously our white is dead, which is a downside, but, you know. What can you do? I don't really like the fact that we're having to play our other ghoul, but he can kind of sweep, I guess. Plus, it is sort of nice to have some block on the field. So let's see, because I imagine he'll get aggressive with us. This is a catcher here, so we could actually go after him just by ourselves there. We don't have our block. Tell you what, you go over here to help with this. You go here. Let's see, we'll actually put you here as well in case we fail that. Where are we going to blitz? Probably, I guess, as kicker. I don't really want to blitz one of these guys and then have a catastrophic failure. Okay, this is about where we want to be, I think. It'll do. High kick is nice. Gives us one more chance, plus it gives us a chance to be in the vicinity of the ball. We didn't catch it. But now obviously we can kind of consolidate this side a little bit. I think we go for this 3 dice first. Alright, successful. We'll push him inwards. And KOs are our best friend right now. I mean, injuries. Okay, KOs are a pretty good friend to us. Injuries are, injuries are even better. They are our best friend. This is a bit dodgy. Okay. We'll follow that. Okay. That's excellent. That's a really good start to the half. I don't need to tell you that. So... let's bring this guy around here. He can only blitz. He can really only blitz so much. I think what we're gonna do... I kind of have to do this block. Okay. Let's bring this guy down here. Let's make this 3 dice to be on the safe side, eh? Or as safe as we can. Excellent. Drop him in here. We will actually stay. Then we can bring through here. I want to give a layer of protection. I'll probably come back after our white here. Let's drop him in here to just kind of help protect a little bit. And we'll bring the ball up to... I don't know what kind of shenanigans he's going to bring. Let's get the ball up here. Here. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got nice advantage now. He's got 1 block to make. He's going to go after our killer player, which makes sense. Thankfully, we have Mighty Blow in other places. If we do lose the eager adversary, you got to always assume that your killer player is going to get killed. It's kind of the nature of it. Is he going to go aggro and follow through here? Yes, he is. So he's going for the pylon. Because if he can clear him out, that's huge. He didn't, so that's excellent. Oh, only 1. Oh, you're straight. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Are you a... yeah, you are. So I think we do this. Very nice. Actually, don't mind following that. I want to do that, but I need to make this a little bit safer first. Okay, I think that makes it relatively okay. Very nice. Can actually follow through with that. Excellent. kind of want to make that a 3 dice. I think I probably should. Okay. We'll follow. That's just a 1 dice now. If I do this, it becomes something that might become a 2 dice, maybe not. Nope. Oh yeah, that does. That's fine. We'll actually follow that just to keep them sort of a bit tied up. That's bad. Oh, I should have done the fowl first. Well, I'm gonna regret that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna regret that. I mean, I shouldn't have done the fowl first. You do your block. I mean, it was a 2 dice block. We should have done the 2 dice block first. I won't be surprised if under the current circumstance if he tries to dodge out and get a 2 dice. Yeah, so he's definitely planning on that. Oh, he's 1 dying. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, he's got wrestle, sure. But I don't know where the recovery was. Okay, 1 dice. So, who do we want to hit? This guy, probably. Well, no luck there. Let's kind of consolidate a little bit. Okay, fair enough. Do now have a 2 dice here. Ay, ay, ay. So it's actually pretty bad using our rerolls like this. We'll just stay. Because if his team starts to get back together here, puts us in a rough place. Let's go do some fouling. Nothing. Oh, we rolled a 3. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much done for now, I think. Okay, so he's going after our white. Still have plenty of time left right now. But that's also the downside, right? Like, we would almost rather just have 2 turns left so we can move up the flank and get something going. Is he gonna try and dodge this guy out? Nope. Oh dear. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we'll do this. Okay, it's been tricky to move right now. Okay, you go mark him. And we'll blitz here, I think. Don't make me reroll again. Thank you. There's no real reason not to follow that. Okay, KO. Very nice. You are probably the safest to attempt this foul with. Well, that's disappointing. Would you try it like... Yeah, we will. Okay, we at least got the bribe. So, we'll probably stop trying to foul quite as much now. Let's head up to... We do have sidestep, so if he does manage to actually pull something off here, which he certainly can... Yeah, he should be able to one dice us here. Well, he had to one dice there as well, I didn't... Yeah. Okay, he's not. He's just going to try and surround us, I guess. Yeah, gotta try and use up some of his rerolls as well. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so let's get you up as insurance. Very nice. Really nice. 3 dice here. Okay, that makes things a little easier here. Let's see. Sure, I mean, he'll just stand firm here. Fair enough. So we're going to come back this way. Nope, we're not going to do that. And then we're going to sit. This guy's probably going to dodge again. You know what? Let's make it awkward if he does. No, we need to cut off this side. Because of this guy. Oh, we've got a guy down here as well. Interesting. So we'll stay where we are. How long has this guy been here and not being used? Probably a while, right? That kind of shows how the numbers are going here. Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna throw everything at the wall, and if he gets a power, it'll feel pretty, there we go. No, not a concede. Why would you concede on a team where you're playing it, you know, when you've put money into the pool and when you're only like 3 turns from the end? And there's I mean, I know he like probably wasn't going to win there, but there's always a chance. Like, he had a ton of guys KO'd. Like, if they all come back, you got a chance to 1 turn, right? I don't understand that entirely. It definitely looked like a 1-0, but you know, he's got a good team there with a decent enough record. Like, if you're gonna concede like, you know, I don't know. I mean, there was no reason to concede earlier, I suppose. But I never understand why people do that rather than just like end turn and have a really quick. You know, he could have been over with the match in 5 minutes and then still got the SPP for his players. Anyway, maybe, you know, he's got stuff to do and figured, well, you know what, this is going terribly. Why, you know, I'll go do that stuff that I need to do. Who knows? But it got us a little bit of SPP. We actually didn't do a lot of injuries. But we got the result, and that's the main thing. Armor breaks were solid. But his were pretty solid, especially early on as well. It felt a bit dodgy at the beginning there. But I think that there's always that thing, and I've done this as elves, certainly, a lot, where you're like, well, we're a much faster team. I'm going to leave my guy back at the back of the field if he's not going to pressure him for like 3 or 4 turns, and then I'll have the ability to push. But the problem with that is you can run yourself out of time, and that's kind of what he did, and then you have to make kind of a bit more scary plays. So I think perhaps the big mistake of the game, if I was going to try and like pinpoint one, especially considering he was getting decent armor breaks and kind of was mostly in control of the blocking in the first half, was, you know, try and move the team into a slightly better position. When we grabbed the ball in the second half, we held it for a turn, and then we moved. In fact, we moved it up. We might have moved it up straight away. We kind of got it into what we could consider a pretty safe position. Obviously, it's not unhittable, but we got it into a safer position as we felt like we could close to our team without caging up, because I prefer to screen it out. And then we had the ability to be able to move it once we opened things up. We kind of kept him right behind the team until we were ready to make a move, and then we could kind of slide around. That's definitely my preferred style of play over the sit back for a long time and then make your move, is keeping him near the front, because that way your opponent can't sort of leave a side open for a turn or two, because you can get right up into it. So you kind of pressure them by keeping the ball close to the screen. Anyway, that's my philosophy on it. I don't know if it's a good or sensible philosophy, but it's how I think of it anyway. So we need a new white. The good news is our white only had guard, so it's not the end of the world. We'll still have our block player black. Blah 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 blah. 1653. I'm happy. I don't think our position will have updated for that game. Oh, we've made it into top 100. One way or the other, we at least breached the top 100 briefly. Which is nice. For a semi-casual team. I mean, that's not to say I don't, you know, try while we're playing. Yeah, that's all we've got time for today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next one. And hopefully it's more of these guys. Don't know when the season might be about to end. Who knows? But yeah, catch you later. Bye for now.